Alright, yo, we live, 15 Minutes of Fame Radio, man. We didn't catch up with Jazz after known 5, man, so we tracked her down somewhere out here in Holyoke,
Massachusetts.
What's going on, baby? How you doing?
Good, man. We had the King of the Dot event in Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Okay. Alright, you we a couple days away off of that battle with Official.
Right? A week.
It's about a week. Yeah, it actually is a week. About a week ago. It's a week ago. So, word on the internet, I gotta be honest, more people saying that Official won and not you. But you have the people that say you won too. So it's a debatable, but it's like a lot of people saying Official. How did you feel about your performance in general? No win, no loss. How did you deliver how you wanted to deliver?
I didn't deliver how I wanted to deliver. Some people could tell, like, there's something off with Jazz. Like, it's just something off. Like, my game plan was not executed. Yeah, the bars was there, but how I wanted to do it, it wasn't done. So I'm not like really content with how I did. So usually when I'm not content with how I did, I definitely make sure my next shit. I did the same thing with Hustle. I really hated my Hustle showing. I don't hate this showing at all. I don't hate this showing. It wasn't what I wanted to do. But yeah, I hated my Hustle showing. I came back and did what I did for this 40. So just watch the game tapes and fix whatever I got to fix.
Okay, so at least you admit that you actually didn't give 100, wasn't 100 there. Now, did it have anything to do with her? Did it have anything to do with the crowd that threw you off, or?
When I got there, as soon as I got on stage, and my mouth was dry, as soon as I got on stage and I started rapping, like as soon as I said my first word, cause like when you a battle rapper, when you battling, when you're saying a line, you thinking about your next line. You know what I'm saying? It sounds complicated, but that's what we do. So as soon as I spit like my first line in my head, I'm like, I don't like how I sound. Why do I sound like this? I sound like, oh nah, it's about to be a dub. Then when I said a line that I thought they was gonna go crazy to, they reacted, but they didn't react how I thought they would. I'm like, yeah, it's me. Something's off with me. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm about to just spit my first round. Then she went first. They going crazy. First line, pop the cherry. They went ham. I like that though. Like everybody talk about the version thing, but it don't really work. And she just nipped it in the butt with one line, and it wasn't a punch. It was just like, you know what I'm saying, it was just right there in the face. But yeah, her first round was dope. She got the crowd. Her energy is different from mine. So I feel like with my second round, I feel like she stole the crowd, and they wanted me. I feel like they wanted me to match her intensity. That wasn't gonna happen. She's an aggressive battle rapper, so I'm not about to just match that, you know what I'm saying? So then the same thing with the second round. I said a line, and I'm like, yeah, they about to go crazy. They did not go crazy. So I'm like, oh, it's about to be a long.
You remember which line that was?
The Project X line. I would have stolen them like Project X. I'm like, yeah, everybody ain't see that movie, but I'm like, enough people seen the movie. But when they reacted, but they didn't react how I thought they would. So when they ain't go crazy to that, I was like, oh, I see what's going on. So I spent my second round. She spent her second round. Crazy. Then it was about to be my third round. I'm like, dog. I already knew the crowd was on her side. I already knew that. I could see people's faces. They looking at me like, fight back. And in my head, I'm like, dog, like, I can't do nothing. Once you steal the crowd, that's it. So, and I know this because when I battled 40, I had the crowd. I stole the crowd because they was just feeling me. And then when you have a crowd, anything you say is going to be gold. Anything you say.
Once you got them already.
Once you got them, anything you say, I'm saying, like, they're going to react to. So then the third round came, spit my third. In my head, I'm like, dog, let me just spit this third, get it over with. I was like, at this point, I'm not even going to worry if they reacting or not. I'm going to just get through my round. Because if you overthink, that's when shit just start getting crazy. So spit my third. You know what I'm saying? They liked it. Then she spit her third. She tried to rebuttal the newborn thing, and they booed her. And I'm like, damn. And then the round, like her round wasn't, to me, her round was decent. It was decent. They booed her a few times. And I don't like when crowds boo, period. And it was just, and that's how you could tell a crowd will switch on you. You could have them, she had them for them first 2 rounds. Ah, yeah, get that bitch. And then her third, boo! So it's like, that shows you how, like, that shows you need to have the crowd, like, all 3 rounds, I'm saying. So, then the battle finished, whatever. And I knew that people felt like I lost because when I was walking around, right? Everybody was just like, good job, you did good. No, you did really good. I like you, I like your flow. And I'm like, damn, I never experienced that before. I'm like, niggas think I lost. Get on Twitter, Jazz got bodied, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, I guess they think I lost, but that ain't really bothered me. That people think I lost, it bothered me that I know I didn't do what I wanted to do. But at the same time, I wasn't worried because I know how the live and footage thing go. I'm not saying on footage I'm about to look like I bodied her or I'm about to look like Superwoman, but it's gonna be closer than what people's making it seem. And then another thing, besides momentum, she was the first girl that actually was doing good versus me.
That's what I was gonna ask you, how you feel about that. But do you on stage that whole night, did you feel like you lost that night without, because you haven't seen it on cam yet?
Yeah, I felt like I knew I lost. Niggas telling me you did good.
Okay.
I'm like, thank you. In my head, I'm like it was just like they was just telling me I did good. That's not what you tell a winner. I didn't feel like I lost. I felt like everybody else felt like I lost. And like I said, I wasn't really worried because I'm like, she had the crowd, and then like I said, when I was the first, she was the first person that was actually like dumping with me, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna look better. It's Jazz. I was the girl to beat. Now they got a girl they might be familiar with, they might not be familiar with. Gun bars, shit that they love. Oh, she fucking Jazz up. So yeah, I think it was blown out of proportion. And I do think the battle will be closer on footage. Because they'll see that I did have 3 great rounds.
Right.
I had 3 great rounds. She had 2 great rounds.
What I was telling people, I was saying Jazz didn't do bad.
Right.
Just the official did so great that and she grabbed the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, so like people weren't paying attention. You had so many bars that was crazy, but nobody was grabbing them. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that's where the problem was.
Probably, you know what? That probably people were like, oh, she looked like she lost. She looked like she lost. Like, and to be honest, that's how I look every battle. When my opponent is rapping, that's how I look. If you watch all my battles, it's just y'all trying to.
You're talking about your posture and the way you were standing there, right?
When my opponent raps, I literally just stand there. She actually got the most reactions from me that anybody has ever gotten, though. So, but yeah, people was like, oh, Jazz looked like she lost. She, in her second round, looked like she just, you know, felt defeated or whatever. It wasn't that. It was just the crowd not reacting to what I thought they would. But then thinking back, I'm like, all right, since she got the crowd, then it is what it is. They was probably waiting for me to match her aggression or match her energy or whatever like that. So, yeah.
So now you said it. A lot of people were saying you did great, but on the internet, you know, a lot of people, they were posting a lot of the bars that official said, but didn't post yours.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. It was a lot of the stuff that official was saying, like people were quoting it, so on and so forth. I
mean, it's just, like I said, she just overpowered me. She just overpowered me, so my shit gonna get overlooked.
Bishop Brigante just called Jazz out.
I got you.
Say that again. A compliment battle.
I'm so not. Nah, I'm a win. I'm mad nice. Nah, I'm mad nice.
Compliment battle.
One more thing I want to ask you. What I know you've been waiting for a long time, probably early in your battle career, was somebody to actually get up there and fight with you. Are you happy it turned out that way?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am happy because I already had pressure on me to do better than I did verse 40. And I feel like my material was better than verse 40. I feel like it was way better. But the crowd, you know, people say crowds don't matter, but a crowd can have an effect on how you look at how a person's doing. And I am glad, like, I'm happy for her because Official's my favorite. I'm glad it was somebody that is actually nice and has always been nice. I would have rather that than somebody that I always thought was okay and just did really good versus me. So I'm glad about the turnout. I'm glad a lot of people think I lost, because now I feel like the odds is against me next time. And that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm
It's hard being the fan favorite and the expectations are so high.
Yeah.
And then,
Even like I remember after the 40 battle, Daylight, Hollow, they was just wondering, how are you gonna top your 40? How are you gonna top that? How are you gonna top that? And it is a lot of pressure. Like I said, I do feel like my material topped it, but I just did it. And then the fact that Official was just so overwhelming, it was just like damn, she just overpowered, she just overshot, like she took my shine. You know what I'm saying? I went first, ooh, she went first, oh. I went second, they went to be top of that, and they just didn't get that. So she took the shine for sure. Definitely took the shine.
anybody next? Is it anything set up or?
I don't have nothing set up, but
nothing set up.
I've been saying before Official, it would either be E-Heart Gaddis. Those are two people I'm interested in. So that was always gonna be after that. But yes, my cousin's coming outside.
Huh? Did I say you can leave yet? Are you asking me to leave?
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. We're now stepping into 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.